Okay, first thing you need to do is you need to look at your online music theory assignment sheet, either the hard copy that I gave you in class or the one that is on your Google Classroom or on Schoology. That assignment sheet at the top gives you the website of the musictheory.net, and in addition it gives you all of the tests that need to be taken. In this parentheses area is the customized section of each test, and on the top of each section it tells you exactly what test you're going to be taking, whether it's note identification like in these 3 weeks, or perhaps key signatures, intervals, keyboard note ID, all of those tests. So I'm just going to take you through the first test, the treble clef, 30 in 3 minutes, and then customize the treble clef, and I'll show you how to do that. So I go to my Google Classroom and I have that option to pull out that information. It gives me the website, musictheory.net. So I go to musictheory.net, which is right here. And there are 2 different components. One is a lessons component where you can test or quiz or practice yourself. And then the other is the exercises. And the exercises is listed by test. This particular one is note identification. The note identification is on this section. I need to go to this toggle over here to customize my test. One thing I needed to do was make sure that I'm on treble clef. I could take my check off treble and just do bass. That is a different test. I can do grand staff, which is another test, but in this first test, I'm just going to do treble. Then I'm going to go to the treble range, and I'm going to change it where the top line and the bottom line are my range. This is super important because this is easier for you to do the test in this range than in the default range. And then I'm going to take the accidentals off so that I don't have to worry about sharps and flats. Then I go back. Now this timer is already at a minute, so I'm going to want to reset that timer, reset score. Now when I have 30 in here of 30 possible for 3 minutes, and 80% or better, then I can go ahead and submit my score. And what I need to do to submit my score after answering all the correct answers in my test, I go ahead and I go to the I. And that gives me my progress report, show progress report. In the showing progress report, I do need to sign in. All I need to do is just type my name and sign report. And that tells me that I have concluded the test. This will say 80% or less. My time will say perhaps 3 minutes or less. And it'll give me my score. Hopefully I will get 30 out of 30 here after I'm done testing. So anyways, this is already highlighted. I'm going to Control C, which is going to copy that link. And I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom. My Google Classroom on the bottom, this is the men's choir, but North Notes is the same. On the bottom of the Google Classroom, I have my progress report link. So I click on the progress report link and then I paste, Control V, that progress report link that I copied from this site. I copied that and I went to my Google Classroom and I clicked on that link to get me my progress report, and I paste it here. This is for the treble clef, so I'm going to click the test that I've taken, which is 30 in 3 minutes with 80% or better. I'm going to sign in here again, and I'm going to go to the bottom of the this particular page and submit. And then that online music assignment is submitted for that particular test. Then I can go back to my music theory .net website. I can go back to the exercises, go back to note ID, go back and change to bass clef, which would be my next assignment, and change my range. make sure my accidentals are off, and reset my score, and now I can do my bass clef test. Once I've done 3 minutes 30 of 80%, I go to my eye, I show my progress report, type in my name again, find my link, copy that off, go back to the music theory progress report, paste it. Now I have the bass clef progress report that I've submitted, type in my name again, and then I just continue. I just go back to the music theory website after I've submitted this, and I go on to the next test. So each test you take, you have to submit a separate progress report. If you don't know which tests you've taken, or you're unsure about the customizing component of the test, I can go back to my music theory assignment sheet that is on the Google Classroom, and I can clarify exactly what I need to do to make sure that the customizing component is set properly. These are set, in my opinion, to very accessible limitations. And if you follow these customized components, it will assure you that you are doing your assessments in these areas with a range that you can complete them with success. Good luck.